Positive psychology research shows that an optimistic thinking style is actually a predictor of success, strong leadership, and even increased resilience. And there's one question I have found that you can ask that will really help you shift from a pessimistic outlook to an optimistic outlook when you're going down that rabbit hole of negativity or doubt or fear. So this is the fourth in a 5-part coaching series I've been doing to help you ask the kinds of questions that move you forward in the midst of challenges. And I've been asking you all what you want to hear about. And here is what one of you said this week. I think I was just born a pessimist. I'm capable and I'm hardworking, but I always focus on what could go wrong. Not only does it cause me to hold myself back from the things I actually want in my life and play small, but it's starting to wear on my closest relationships as some of my friends and even my spouse have complained that I'm too negative. All right, listen, a lot of times we're looking for right answers. I always say take a coaching approach and start with the right question. So here's the thing. It's true. We are born leaning either more towards pessimism or optimism. It's just kind of how our personalities show up. But we can learn in the right situations to be more optimistic. And when we do that, okay, when it comes to setting our goals, when it comes to having a vision or bouncing back from life's challenges, this is particularly when it's important to find that optimistic outlook. All right. So there are better days ahead. There often are. But it sounds like from your question that you've had a particularly pessimistic question on replay in your head. And the question is this: what if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't work out? What if things go wrong? What if it doesn't work out? I'm wondering if many of you can relate to that question, especially when you're planning for a goal or you're hoping for something and trying to move forward. So here's the question I want you to ask when you find what if it doesn't work out on replay. Pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, what if it does work out? What if things actually go the way that I'm hoping and planning and working towards? What then? You see, oftentimes when we have a pessimistic thinking style, we are just meditating on and focused on the fear of things not working out. And we can undo that, especially when we are doing the kinds of things, taking the kinds of steps that would lead to success, where we're asking ourselves, well, what if it does work out? What would that look like? Because when we do that, we coach ourselves from where we are to where we really want to be. We lower our anxiety levels and we focus on what we can do to move ourselves forward. So, if coaching is something you've pondered at all, if you have been thinking maybe I could help people as a coach, or perhaps you've been thinking, maybe I could incorporate these skills in my work as a leader, as a professional, as a business owner, even as a parent, or in my community work. If you've ever thought about that, I want to invite you to the Coach Training Intensive. We have one coming up really soon. It's live, it's virtual, and it's a great way to develop the skills that can help you close the gap between where you are and where you really want to be, and help others close the gap between where they are and where they really want to be. So I hope I will see you at our upcoming Coach Training Intensive. And until then, I want you to be intentional about coaching yourself to get unstuck as you're dealing with your own challenges and opportunities.